Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be hopefully a tutorial where I can share how I created these hidden paper clips that I made for my project in the embellishments on the 11th collab. These are just little clips that, let me grab a piece of paper here, you just slip onto the end of something like so, and the paper clip is in the middle so that you don't see the paper clip, and you have this pretty decorative embellishment, and you just stick them right on the edge of your paper. And they're just cute little, they could be bookmarks or just a fun little gift you could tuck into someone's like a Happy Mail with a card or something. So these are just fun to have on hand. They're fun to make too. I hadn't made any for a while. I did make some Alice in Wonderland hidden paper clips last year, and I had several viewers who said they would be interested in knowing how I did that, and that was on my list of videos to do, but I'm not exactly a teacher and I feel like I don't really explain things as well as other people that I watch tutorials. But hopefully I can just put one together real quick for you, and you can maybe, you know, kind of get the gist of what I'm doing. So anyways, these are the 5 that I have already made that I shared in that video on the embellishments on the 11th collab. So let me just move those out of the way. So what I do, I just started with a piece of white cardstock. It can be any color you want, but I just thought this would, if it did kind of, you can see inside here a little bit, I thought it might hide a little bit better. But of course, with this paper that has the craft on it, you can see the white inside, but I thought white would be the best color to use. You can make it any size that you want. I just made these about, well, the outside piece. I did make those, it's about 1 and it's a little bit bigger than 1 1/4. It's about 1 3/8 maybe. And I made them 4 inches long. I did cut the paper 5 inches long, but when I folded it in half, they were 2.5 inches tall, and that was just a little bit too long for me, so I snipped off the end and made them to where they're 2 inches for the, you know, in the folded size. So the paper clip, it's the embellishment itself is 2 inches tall by just a little over 1 1/4, or yeah, it's about 1 3/8, which I don't know how I made. Don't remember making it that. I thought I had made it. Well, yeah, I guess I'm looking at the ruler wrong. It's about 1.5 inches. Sorry, 1.5 inches wide by, and I made mine 2 inches tall. So you cut the paper 1.5 inches wide by 4 inches if you want these same size paper clips. Again, you can cut it as wide as you want. If you have certain stickers or embellishments that you want to use on them that are bigger, you can make them any width that you want, and however tall you want them to be, just make sure you double that because you will be folding them in half. And then for the inside layer, I just made sure it was a little bit skinnier, just a little bit. As you can see, it's just a hair smaller than the outside. And then for the length, it is quite a bit shorter because when you take your paper clip and you put it on the folded inside layer, which this is the part that's going to actually stick, like be able to clip onto your whatever you want it to go on. The top of the paper clip, you see, it will hit where the fold is, and it doesn't quite go all the way up. So you want to have enough room to where you're not going to have the bottom poking out. It could have been a little bit longer because mine has, as you can see, that much length, but at least I know it's not going to be sticking out. And it is a little bit bulky because the paper clips are thick, and so there is a bit of a bulge, but by the time you add your decorations on it, you don't even really notice it. And if you wanted, I think my Alice in Wonderland, I had the paper clip sticking out the top so that you could put, like, you could hang a charm from it, you could tie a ribbon on it, and all you would do in that case is just take, well, open your paper up and take like a razor blade, and you would just do a little slice just in the center along that score line, so that when you put your paper on, you would leave your paper clip up just a hair like that, and you'd poke that through the top of the paper where you have that little slice, and then that way your paper clip will stick up above the top folded piece. But these I decided to just keep, I didn't have anything poking out on these. And so you just start out, I take my hot glue gun. So I've already got it. I've been having it heating up all day because I forgot to turn it off earlier. But you just want to start out by putting just some glue all around. And I try not to get too close to the edge, because when you kind of press it down, it will smear, like come out of around the edges, and you do not want your thing to get stuck together. And then you just lay it down so that the glue side is down, and just give it a good press. Make sure that the glue is adhering, and make sure that that paper clip is staying secure in there. And you just want to make sure that it's not like gluing. If it does happen to seep out, just kind of clear it away, because you want to make sure that this does not get glued down. I did have a couple where I got a little heavy-handed with the glue, got too close to the edge, and it did kind of seep out, and it started to seal my flap here, my little inside piece. And you just take I used to use tweezers to pull off the glue. After it cools, you can just kind of rub it away. And so you just want to make sure that you're able to attach it good. And this one is good. And then once you get that first piece down, then the top piece is a lot easier, because you're not having to try to hold it in your hands like that. And just take your glue gun again and just do a little layer of glue, just enough to where you can secure it nicely. And just push it down really good. And again, I want to make sure that it's not seeping out, so that it doesn't completely glue shut what you are trying to use as a paper clip. And there you go. It is still good. Did not get closed, so that is awesome. And then you just put whatever you want on there. Once you have your little finished piece, you basically just decorate it however you want to. And I think I'm going to use these again, because they went so well with the craft colored paper with the red. And I love that design on there. I'm gonna make sure I do it the right way this time. The one with the little polka dots, I kind of put the design on the side where the hearts are upside down. So I could still possibly go and, because that heart is just taped down, not very good, as you can see. I need to secure it better, but I may pull it off there and put it on the other side so that it is the right direction. And I just decide which one I want to do. Kind of like this one with the more of the craft showing, and just a little bit of a pretty design. I'm just going to line that up in the middle and stick it down, and you have a cute little paperclip, hidden paperclip embellishment. And that just fits on the edge of your paper, just like that. Cute little paperclip, and really easy to make, as long as you kind of, know how to start with it. I hadn't watched any tutorials since the last time that I made the hidden paper clips. So I just kind of winged it. I was hoping I remembered what I had done the last time, and I did. So they're really simple once you make them and, get the hang of it. So that is how I make my hidden paper clips. Of course, they're not mine. I did learn from watching many other channels, but this was the easiest process that I found for making these hidden paper clips. There's all kinds of different processes, but I thought this was the simplest one to follow along. So I'd like to thank everyone who had requested this. Hopefully this helps you out. And sorry for anyone that had requested I show them last year after my other video, and I just kept thinking about it and just never got around to doing it, because again, I don't really feel like I'm that great of a teacher. But hopefully you were able to learn okay on how to do these. So if you do make any and I've helped you out, please tag me in your video. I'd love to see what you come up with and how you decorate your paper clips, and love to see what you make. So have a great day, everyone. I'll see you on the next video.